looks could kill DC. Here is Thug Rose Namajunas, the former UFC strawweight champion, and still one of the best, if not the best, 115-pound fighter.
When you watch Namajunas and she looks at her opponents, it's stone cold. She's looking right through them. You see her opponents try to engage her in trash talk to try to break the psyche of Namajunas, and she just looks it down, stares right through it, and says, you know what, on tomorrow, I get to show you with my fists, my knees, and my feet. And when she's fighting, she's one of the best fighters this division's ever seen, and we saw that tonight. She knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk in the very first round.
You ain't winning a staring contest with Thug Rose Namajunas, and you're probably not winning a cage fight against her either. Namajunas is back for more here tonight. And there she is, folks, Rose Namajunas, ready to make a statement here tonight. So here she is, the best strawweight in the world, the UFC champion for a second time, I might add, Magnum Zhang Weili, and man, she's going to be favored against most 115-pound fighters in the world, including Thug Rose Namajunas, who beat her twice.
I've got friends that text me, they go, how's she ever lost? Like, how does she lose? Like, what happens when Zhang Weili loses? I'm like, I don't know, because she possesses all the skills. She is as strong. John, I went out and said at one point she's one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen.
One of?
And I said the, okay? I said the greatest athletes of all time. And everybody kind of jumped on me. But then when you watch her and you see those athletic gifts, it's hard to question what she is, at least for the UFC strawweight division.
No, I think that's fair.
She's a tremendous fighter. She has all the skills. And tonight she's once again in a place where she has to put that on display to get her hand on it.
And her fan base has absolutely exploded in North America. A lot of these fans from around the world have traveled to see Zhang Weili compete here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Zhang Weili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
How about the crowd pop as Thug Rose Namajunas got back on the proving ground tonight? She'll try to make it 3 head-to-head wins over Zhang Weili. So rare when you have 2-0 in the trilogy to have this fight materialize, but Zhang Weili has been so good of late, she's actually a slight favorite tonight.
It's because Zhang Weili keeps winning. Every time she is matched up with someone else, she gets the job done. But how does she get the job done against Rose Namajunas? In the second fight, we saw Zhang Weili use wrestling early, but get taken down late. Zhang Weili, if she wants to win, needs to use that wrestling early, but be more comfortable on the feet. I understand Rose knocked her out once, but that isn't something that you expect multiple times. And for Namajunas, she's got to continue to mix things up, use her championship-level experience to carry her to victory once again. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. Trying to kick the leg out. Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling.
Big double leg, double change.
Nice positional control here.
Good, those are all connected. Let's keep it.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Beautiful submission attempt by this grappler. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one. This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys would try to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Well, Namajunas is back into full guard.
Breathe and relax for me. Good. Stay.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Zhang's in half guard. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Oh, lands an elbow. Plenty more where that came from.
Great job reversing the position, and now she gains the dominant position.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight. She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie. Big body kick.
Under 2 falls. Had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. She does a great job of getting that leg to the market. Beautiful leg kick. No idea how these two women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Shots open.
Great job blocking that shot.
Hook to the head there by Zhang Weili. Just misses with a left hook there.
Oh! She hurt her! Oh!
That uppercut will work. All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round.
Big knee lands to the body.
Well, she continues to stay busy and the shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent took.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
31 seconds. Let's do this.
Namajunas' eye appears to be closing up by the second. Oh, she tagged her there. Great combination.
Protect your face.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Take some shots.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Another shot here.
Big shot right there for both guys. Oh my goodness. It's a right hand.
Outstanding back and forth first round.
Beautiful. Excellent. She was ready to go down right there. You could have finished her off right there. And you know what? You're going to go.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, both fighters now ready to go as we start up our second round. Weili Zhang and Rose Namajunas. All right, here we go with our next round, and you got to think she's going to try to pour it on her once again after rocking her in previous round.
She has to go forward, but also, John, stay patient. She does not want to rush and find herself the injured party.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Straight right hand, but she misses. And she caught the kick. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Body kick lands.
could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent is going to try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Weili getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking, and to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Oh, she did it again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not?
I mean, why not? It's worked, and it's worked beautifully. She's done everything correct in this fight, and she really has pulled ahead.
Side control.
All right, she's in the north-south position.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Doing good. It's okay. Move, use your footwork.
Namajunas is in half guard now. She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions, too.
Well, Namajunas is going for the sub here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Good work from the top here by Zhang Weili.
Great defense to stay safe.
30 seconds left.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Namajunas' eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Swing and a big miss by Zhang Weili.
Hard knees, hard
Nice defense by her there to block that punch. Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Very nice leg kick there by Namajunas. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Thug Rose gets hit with a kick. Another nice leg kick.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you got the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, as we call on the fight stats here, DC, 118 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang. And still on the right side of 50%, the land rate 51% here against. All right, pause in the action here and could be the end of the fight. Her eye is essentially shut, and the doctor's going to be brought in to take a closer look.
Well, we don't question her toughness. Even with that swelling, she has continued to press, but it does not seem like there's a path to victory for her.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
We'll see if she can rally. What a strike by her there. Might be knocked out. The opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Oh, right hand.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. She missed with that jab. Namajunas gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Lands with the ground and pound. Namajunas' eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Oh, right into mount.
Zhang's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Nice transition.
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half, so she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Zhang gets tattooed by that straight punch. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
15 seconds.
Drop some bombs now.
Namajunas is in half guard. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Legacy, breathe.
All right, good news is the round is over.
How's the vision?
Bad news, well, Namajunas' eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land at will, and now you see all that swelling on our opponent's face.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, big right hand.
As the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching. Oh, she's hurt. Yep.
All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here. Despite the injury, the fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now because this cut...
Nice 1-2 there. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Take shot. There it is.
Ah, she's unable to connect with the left hook. Eunice's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight.
Nice strike. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Finds a hold to the left hand there. Both fighters exhausted here. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, Namajunas' left calf really starting to show signs of bruising now. Straight punch, that is useful. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Boom!
And that'll do it! Zhang Weili with a huge win tonight!
Holy!
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Zhang Weili.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would happen, but when it does, I mean, it's joy. It's joy like nothing you've ever felt before. You don't expect it.